The history of slavery in the United States goes beyond the commonly known narrative. I think it's oftentimes overlooked that white individuals were also subjected to enslavement, painting a much more complex picture of this dark chapter in human history. In fact, prior to the 16th century, the number of documented white slaves in the Old World exceeded that of black slaves in the New World. Now, the magnitude of this reality becomes apparent even more when we consider that from the 16th through about the 18th century, Muslims alone took approximately 1.25 million white slaves. Consequently, a significant number of white slaves were Christians, captured off ships in the Mediterranean, and subjected to the life of a slave under Muslim rule. Now, this historical truth sheds light on the fact that slavery was not confined to a single race or nation, but was instead a practice embraced universally across different groups. Now, although in America, the majority of slaves were black individuals owned by white slaveholders, it is also essential to understand the extent of slave ownership within the nation. Even at the height of American slavery in 1860, only about 8% of American families were slave owners. While some large plantations held hundreds of slaves, the average slave owner possessed between 1 and 5 individuals. Moreover, I think it's worth highlighting the fact that the overwhelming majority of white individuals never owned slaves. These facts should not be interpreted as an excuse for America's participation in this historic evil, but rather that they provide a broader context to the reality of slavery, emphasizing that it was an entrenched practice among diverse groups. Now, the commonly accepted narrative fails to capture the intricacies and the complexities that surround this deeply troubling period in American history. To truly comprehend the abolition of slavery in America, I think we must first delve into the First Great Awakening and the American War for Independence. These transformative events marked major turning points in the nation's attitude towards slavery. And by understanding the broader historical landscape, I think we can really begin to gain a deeper appreciation of the complex journey towards emancipation and the immense challenges faced by those who fought for freedom and equality.